Ow!
It ran straight into me.
I thought you were going to put out of the way.
Why were you running though?
What?
Why were you Here, can you hold this a minute? Why were you running?
I was doing the running scene.
But we haven't even shown the titles yet.
Is that why you didn't get out of the way?
We haven't done the bit where the crowd gatherer enters the town.
Have we? I thought we'd done that.
No.
You can still see I was running towards you.
Anyway, we were going to get an actor to do the running scene.
Can we?
Yes.
Why?
He's already filmed the widow's ring stealing scene.
Why can't I do it?
What?
Can't I do it?
You're not short enough.
What?
He has to be short.
Why?
If you just let me tell the story.
I still don't see why you didn't get out of the way.
Sorry.
It's not a very good start.
Sorry.
Just run the titles.
I'll get an ice pack. Gatherer lived in a time of occupation.
A dangerous time.
And people lived in fear of the great invader.
Time of suspicion.
The filth would take bribes,
Or else make arrests.
dissenters would be tortured and killed.
Or worse, just disappear.
Nevertheless, the crowd gatherer entered the walled town by the eastern river.
His fame had travelled on before him.
It seemed as though the whole town had turned out to see him.
It's hardly a whole town, is it?
Hang on. Is that better?
Hang on a minute. Much better.
Now, in that same town, there was a collaborator.
What?
An informant who worked for the filth.
Me! Shut up!
His job was to collect security monies from the people of the town to fund the great invader's war machine. He was backed by the occupying forces and the threat of violence. He was a hated and a marked man. If it wasn't for the fear of reprisals, the people would have eagerly killed him.
Ow!
He was a snivelling, backstabbing, money-grabbing creep.
Wait!
What?
I thought we were going to get an actor to do this.
He was also very short. And no one dared harm him for fear of reprisals from the filth.
Thanks for that.
My pleasure.
Where's that ice pack?
I don't know.
In truth, the collaborator feared no one but the great invader.
He lived a life of privilege,
A life of relative comfort and wealth.
just so long as he obeyed the great invader.
Just so long as he satisfied the filth
He would remain safe.
and protected.
The people of the walled town by the eastern river were never going to allow the collaborator anywhere near the crowd gatherer.
And he was far too short to see over the crowd.
But for some reason, he was desperate to get a glimpse of the great guru.
Is this the running scene now?
Yes.
You're going to get out the way this time?
Oh, this time, he can run under the camera.
Because he's short.
Because he's short, yes. So he ran. Like a child, he ran through the streets ahead of the crowd.
Like a coward, he ran.
Out of the town,
Looking like a fool.
deepening the disgust of the people. He ran. I'll get an ice pack. And then, to make things worse,
Showing no respect either for himself or custom,
like a snivelling child,
just so he could see.
just so he could disgrace himself beyond recovery, he climbed a tree.
So here I am. The climb's been hard to bear. I'm frightened and I'm scared. I'm clinging by my fingernails. I'm hanging on a prayer. You say my name. I'm terrified of falling. Still I can hear you calling. I wanna catch your eye, but somehow I don't dare. Something's gonna die unless I break the rules and fly. Personally, I'm terrified of heights. Ever since I nearly fell off the top of St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, I feel sick and really nauseous. That's why I climb trees. Because you should never give in to your fears, especially if they're unfounded. And heights in themselves aren't dangerous. It's falling from them that causes health problems. And that's far more likely to happen if you give in to your fear. So, I climb trees to train myself. And after a bit, you begin to feel safe. Hidden. Almost untouchable. And then you can look down on people. At the curve at the back of their necks. At their vulnerability. Everything looks different from up here. Your relationship with the world changes. So I close my eyes and cry for safety. Throw away the lies and maybe start again. Rockabye baby, rockabye baby. I developed my addiction to nicotine up a tree. Dedicated and painstaking, I'd sneak off into the woods with a packet of Marlboro and add to my acrophobic nausea as I trained myself into dependency. 2 years it took me to get hooked. Another 20 to give it up. That and something in the region of 50 grand. I worked it out. Because it all comes down to money in the end. Always it comes down to money. We're addicted to it. It controls us. As for him, he can hide in a tree or in a penthouse. It doesn't make any difference. He's still looking down on people. That's what money does to us. Makes us feel superior, elevated.
As the crowd gatherer walked through the outskirts of town, the crowd went with him until they came to the tree where the Collaborator was hiding.
Now, the whole point of hiding in a tree was to be able to see without being seen. But in the end, the opposite was true. He was blind and fooling no one.
And the crowd gatherer stopped immediately beneath the tree.
And to the Collaborator's horror, he said,
You,
the Collaborator's blood ran cold.
you, in the tree.
Me, he said.
Do you see anyone else in the tree?
Don't look at me, I'm just a storyteller.
Come down and take me to your home. I have to stay there today.
There he was, a collaborator, an informant to the filth, a fraudster and a liar, and the crowd gatherer was calling out to him. I'm out on a limb here, it's sink or it's swim here. What you're asking me is farther than you know. And I'm trying to branch out, I'm trying to staunch my doubt. Now that I've seen you, let the wind blow, let the bow break, let me fall. Try to be as free as I could, but I couldn't see the tree for the wood.
The crowd were furious.
Don't forget, they wanted this man dead. And their anger turned onto the crowd gatherer.
We thought the crowd gatherer was on our side.
He said,
What's he doing spending time with the collaborator?
the traitor,
With the liar?
with the enemy.
Ow! But later, in the privacy of his own home, the collaborator confided in the crowd gatherer.
Honestly, I deserve to be hated. They have every right to be angry, to want to kill me. I'm a liar, a cheat, a swindler, and a bully. All my life, I've skimmed off the top, taken bonuses, fiddled accounts, underpaid, and overcharged. I've shown no loyalty, given no respect, paid no regard. And now here I am. Scum. Dirt. The lowest of the low. Looking down on everyone. But I can change.
Yeah, right.
No? I can.
He was insistent.
Everything I've stolen, I'll give back.
I should think so too.
I'll give back 4 times the amount.
That's better.
And the rest, I'll halve. And give it away to anyone who needs it. Anyone who needs it more than me.
Which was going above and beyond, really.
But something about his manner impressed the crowd gatherer because he looked him in the eye and said,
In this moment, now, safety is in this house. There is a mending in this place. Safety is here.
and to the crowd outside, he said,
This man you hate, this outsider, this servant of the filth, is one of you. He's of the same family. He's a child of the ancients. You see, humanity's child is here to track down those who think they're distant, and with them, to begin the journey home.
So here I am, I can see for miles. I'm like a tiny child, hiding from the teacher who already knows I'm here. You say my name, I can feel the air, but I don't really care. I'm cracking and I'm splintered. If I fall, I know you're there. And if I break the rules and fly, I'll hear you laughing in the sky. So I close my eyes and pray for safety. Throw away the lies and make me start again. Rockabye baby, rockabye baby.
The tale doesn't tell us what happened to the collaborator. It doesn't tell us whether the crowd accepted him into their community again. All we know is that... I thought you were going to move with me.
Sorry?
I thought you were going to move with me.
I thought you were going to finish before you moved off frame.
No, I was going to walk along and you were going to walk with me.
Can't you just finish it off here?
What?
Can't you just finish it now?
Here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We don't know if the collaborator kept his promise,
If he gave back the money he'd stolen,
whether he gave half his money to the people who needed it.
who needed it more than him?
The story is just a passing moment.
A journey from one place to another.
during which something
Or someone.
changes.
I'm out on a limb here. It's sink or swim here. What you're asking me is farther than you know. But I'm trying to branch out, trying to staunch my doubt. Now that I've seen you, let the wind blow, let the bow break, let me fall. Try to be as free as I could. I couldn't see the tree for the wood. Everybody want a mansion or a shiny Mercedes-Benz. Everybody wanting riches, but I'll tell you in the end that if you show me the money, I'll lead you back to the blood. Ain't a dollar on this earth, ain't done nobody no good. Everybody thinking gold, gonna buy a better life, but grasping after bullion only magnifies the strife. If you show me the money, I'll show you people with more. There ain't a dime in the world that ain't been minted in a war. Sooner or later, gonna turn the tables round, gonna send the silver flying, gonna tear the temple down. But if you show me the money, I'll lead you back to the blood. There ain't a trickle of greed that won't turn into a flood. Trying to pull you down. If you show me the money, I'll lead you back to the blood. There ain't a dollar on this earth, ain't done nobody no good. There ain't a dollar in this world, won't turn to some kind of gold.